He's set. Here it comes.
He looks at ball one here. Dan D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Simmons at second, Happ at first with no outs. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. This guy hit over 300 last year, and, man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. First and second now, one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. In the air, out to right. Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
That is fair. The third baseman, number 13.
Standing in, David Bodie, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Wade Miley, the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now here it comes.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's a .333 hitter.
Sliding into the box, Willie Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Had to protect there with two strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So bases are empty here with two gone. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Miley's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1. That's ball, dude.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Rafael Ortega. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Wilson Contreras is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box, Wade Miley. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the stretch, a swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt. Now he'll bluff the throw to first and fire back to second. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding now, Hunter Renfroe, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
This is on the ground over to first. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender. Takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
Into the box now, Michael Brasso. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Keston Yura.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Yura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Yura, a California-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And the pitch. This one's down to 3rd. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left field.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Frazier Playing here in his age 26 season. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal, put yourself in a...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Bottom of the third down, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Urias.
Second baseman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
So coming to the plate, Pedro Severino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Corbin Burns.
So here now's the pitcher, Corbin Burns. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Jason Hayward now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. King is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
Stepping in, Rafael Ortega. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. The 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles, doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder, always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The catcher, number 4.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Deichmann. He singled his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
In is Christian Yelich. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through. A base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
3-1 to him now. 3-1. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready for another chance? Keston Hiura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Brewers lead it. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Wade Miley. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. That's in there at the knees. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Wade Miley is retired to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1. is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
On the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Too low, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way. High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. The wall. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Second home run early in the year. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To plate now, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Jason Hayward is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Urias.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Contreras. And he makes the throw to first. Urias is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 28.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino.
Severino.
Here comes the first pitch. To third. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Corbin Burns.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corbin Burns. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Two out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And an off-speed pitch. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Popped up. And therefore it is Hura for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Rafael Ortega. A hit in 2 tries so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Rafael Ortega goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilson Contreras is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So digging in now, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And the pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just
Now
happens to hook
left
that
field.
one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Miley sets. First pitch on the way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Alec Ballinger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Alec Ballinger.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Greg Deichmann.
Greg Deichmann.
Pitch on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Bettinger, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie. Year here at the big league level. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Michael Hermosillo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Michael Hermosillo.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now
at the plate, Clint Frazier. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Line drive to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front 3-1. Tommy Nance will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Michael Hermosillo takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Michael Brasso.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hermosillo is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman, Keston Hiura.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. One out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. Nance, playing here in his age 29 season. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right
Number
there. A
2.
3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. From the stretch, grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Tries the slider to ring him up, and he lays off 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Reno.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now that first baseman.
Stepping into the box, David Bodie. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Line drive to center field. Keane is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
So stepping in, Rafael Ortega. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A 1-0 delivery. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a pop-up now. Urias waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 3-1. Omar Narvaez get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Omar Narvaez.
Cody Hire is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Cody Hire.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back to the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Happ picks it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Set and the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
2 out, nobody on. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Popped him up. Happ is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 2. Jondo Gustave enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Greg Deichmann. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Greg Deichmann.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's out.
Hot shot towards the hole. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
In now, Michael Hermosillo.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
Gustave typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Ready on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1. This is line to left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he's safe. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Brent Suter enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Brent Suter.
Patrick Wisdom will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Rowan Wick enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra base.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit hard to short. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Now batting, Michael Brasso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in. The bend out of danger. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Keston Hiura comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And this one's in the dirt. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base.
The batter,
Now,
number 2,
with 2 outs, it
second
becomes a
baseman,
lot more difficult
Miley.
to manufacture that guy home.
Miley.
Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Into the box now, Luis Urias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Happ scoops it up, and they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Wade Miley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Rowan Wick records the save, his 3rd of the game. Does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been your way over to theshownation.com.
Now it's our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.